Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday the 20th of January 2024. I hope you are keeping well. My cat's already been to the hospital, I've been swimming, and I've just had dinner already because it's early evening here. And I had fried catfish. I don't really talk much about Thai food, although much of Thai food is not really well known. The kind of things that there are many dishes that are popular in Thai restaurants around the world, but those are the well-known kind of things. But that's not, those kind of dishes are not the most necessarily the most popular food in Thailand, and other foods are eaten more often, I would guess. But one thing that's really nice is fried catfish. It's in a kind of, I think the sauce is made of tamarind or something, and chili or something. I think it is anyway, tamarind. I don't actually know what it's made of, but I do know that it tastes really nice. And a vegetable curry. So that was a nice thing. People are wondering what they're going to do now that AI is upon us and seems to be taking over the world. And people are worried that they're going to lose their jobs, etc. And what kind of job can I do that will be good for humans? Well, one thing is clearing up the mess made by stupid computer programs. Now, of course, computer programs are not stupid, but they can have defects, problems, bugs, and errors. For example, a lot of like these tech companies automate so much stuff, don't they? I've often seen videos of YouTubers complaining that their channel was blocked or whatever, on the grounds that they broke the YouTube policy, when in fact they were just being sarcastic about it or just making humor about it, and quoting something in a light-hearted way. So, but the algorithm, the AI can't work that out, so it flags it and bans the channel or whatever, blocks the channel for a while, suspends maybe. I mention this because in the UK, a woman was asked if she was dead several times. She had 2 letters in November, and she called to say she was definitely not dead, a retired teacher, and who was definitely not dead. But nevertheless, they still stopped her pension, even though she told them twice she was alive. And it continued, and I think 4 times all in all. So there we are. We want to know what to do in the future to when humans need, what kind of work humans can do, picking up after the mess made by AI. Right, New York Times hard level puzzle. Let's begin with the 3s down here like this. I noticed 2 things while I was chatting to you there. I noticed that, and I noticed the 6 blocking down here and across here. We'll go back in this direction, putting 6 into one of these 2 squares, blocking back in that way, giving me a 6 there. That's all I noticed. Let's see if I can see some more things now. Oh dear, bit spicy. Well, I'm not really picking up anything yet, so I shall click through in the hopes that I will spot something in that way. Now, when looking at this block here, we have the 1 and the 2 blocking across here, but we have 3 squares like this. We have 4 and the 9 blocking down here, but we have 3 squares here. Well, obviously the 4 blocking that square, but You see what I mean? We don't have 3 squares yet, we have 2. But I wonder if this block has something useful to it. Ah, thank goodness. I was starting to get a bit worried there that I wouldn't find anything else. So we have 8 blocking down here and 8 across here, so that puts 8 into one of these squares, blocking back in this direction, and the 8 down there. And we have 8 blocking here, 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 and here. So in that row, there's an 8. Wonder if it's worthwhile doing this. Okay, 5 blocks down here and 5 across here puts 5 into one of these 2 squares, blocking up. So you will agree that 5 has to be in one of these 2 squares. But now when 5 blocks up here, 5 is either here or here. So disallowing that square from being a 5, you must be a 5, my friend. Thank you for accepting the role. Okay, let's start looking in other ways now. Well, something slightly interesting is that the 7 blocks this square here. So these 2 squares, one of them must contain 7. And we've got 7 across here and here. So we've got 7s in these squares like this. So that does put 7s into those 2 squares up there. And we've got 8 blocking up there. So that's a pair of 7 and 8. So that might be useful. Let's see if it is or not. This is 7 or 8. Do we know anything about the 1s? Not much. 4, yes, look at that, the 4 blocking up there. So there's a 4. So this is 7 and 8. Oh, hang on, 4 down, 4 up. Let's put the 4 in here, shall we? 4 across here and across here. We'll put the 4 there. And so What's missing from here? 7 and 2. So the 2 blocking down here. There's the 2. There's the 7. 7 down here. Across here and back there. There's our 7. Now, I was about to work out what goes here. So this was 7 and 8. So this has to be 1, 3, 6. Not sure about that. But anyway, 1. So it means 1 blocks down here, right? But also 1 is in one of those squares blocking down. So that would be the 1. Which I could have seen by just remembering that 7 and 8. I could have done it like that. Same thing. Same conclusion would have been drawn. 1, 3, 6. So we've got 1 blocking down here, and we've got 3 blocking down here. So this must be 1 and 3. So this will not be 1 or 3, and must be a 9. Now, 9 blocks down here and 6 blocks up here, so 6 has to be in. So in other words, 9 is in one of these 2 squares and 6 is one of our missing digits up here, so this can't be 6. So this is 9 and 6, and this is the other number, which is a 5. Missing numbers across here, 4, 6 and 9. We have 4 and 9 in the same column. That's going to be a 6. 9 blocking down here. Here's the 9, and this would be our 4. Four up here, 4 across here, right? So this is going to take a while, but hang on in there. 4 is in one of these 2 squares, so blocking back in this direction, right? 4 across here. Now, down this way, 4 down here, 4 across here. Oh, actually, we can place the 4 here. So the 4 is going to be there, and if you just look at what I just did, 4 is blocking across these 2 rows, and now the 4 blocking up here. That would be a 4. Excuse me, I need some water. Food was spicier than I realised. 4's up here like this, and across here. I think I just overlooked that 4 there for a minute, but anyway, never mind. Doesn't matter. 4 is now finished. Thank you, digit 4. Six blocking this square, 6 blocking this square. So in this row, there's our 6. And we'll be left with 1, 3 there, which won't help us very much yet. One, 3. I wonder if now is a good time to check on the digits. Yes, it is. We've got 1 blocking across here. Here's our 1. This will be a 2. 2 blocking this square. So in this row, there's our 2. And the last, excuse me, I'm sorry. Voice is going all strange. There's a 1. Now 1 blocking this square here. This one knocking those 3 out, and this one blocking this square. So in this bottom row, there's our 1, and we know this is going to be a 3 because we have only one number to get there. So 3 and 2 block up here and 3 and 2 block across here. So that's a pair of 2 and 3 in those squares. Knowing that's 2 and 3, what else do we now know? We have 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking up here, and 9 across there. So that must be our 9. I'll say this again. This is 2 and 3. What are we left with? 5, 6, 7. So 6 is blocking up here. There's the 6. And we'll be left with 5 and 7 in these squares. We've got 7 blocking up there. So there's our 7. This will be our 5. 5 down, 5 up. And here's our 5. Seven blocking this square, so that's our 7. This is our 8. 8 blocking across here and up here. Here's our 8. 1 blocking up here. There's our 1. Last number to place here is a 5. Excuse me, I'm sorry about my croaky voice. I know there's nothing more annoying than listening to someone with a croaky voice. Oh, we have the opportunity for a unique rectangle here. Look at this. I've just realized. We've got 2, 3 missing here, right? And this has to be 2 or 3 for this column. So this can't be 2 or 3. And I think we're going to get the number because there's only 3 empty squares here. So it's not 1. It's not 2, 3. It's not 4. It's not 5. It's not 6. It could be 7. It's not 8 or 9. It is 7. So if I note correctly, 5 and 7 across here, 5 and 7 down here. I was about to say we've got a pair of 5 and 7 here, but in fact that's good because we've got 7 blocking there. So there's the 7 and there's the 5. 5 to the bottom now. There goes a 5. Missing number here, 6, I think. 1 blocking up here gives me a 1 here, 1 across, finishes off the 1s. This will be a 3, 3 blocks across here. There's a 3, 3 up there. There's our 3, this is 2, this is 2. 2 blocking across here, there's our 2. The last number to place here is a 9. And there's not much to go. What do we need in this column? 8 and something, 8 and 6. We've got the 8 blocking across here. There's our 8. This would be our 6. Let's take that 6 across. So you're a 6. Missing number here is a 9, I think. 9 across here. There's our 9. 2 finishes the game, so not too difficult for a Saturday. I think they like to give us an easy weekend, don't they? Actually, they should do that in reverse. It should be easy in the week and tricky at the weekends when we've got a bit more time to play the game. Okay. See you around. Bye-bye.